Okay, Preston, watching your film from Columbus Day Duels. Here was a decent match. You did a good job wrestling pretty hard throughout this match. You gave up the first takedown and were able to come back and win. Missed a down block there. So let's look at that scramble again. He's able to shoot. Your left hand is up. Kind of both hands are up. And he shoots. Yeah, you just kind of miss a down block. He goes high crotch. When you're going behind, right here looks good. So your pressure's good, your back straight, your head's up, your hips are in. But as you start to go behind, see how you relieve pressure. Your butt starts to come up. And maybe he just does a good job of recovering as well. Left hand should be anchoring in somewhere, grabbing this foot or grabbing a hamstring. On a high crotch, ideally you're grabbing the outside foot because that left leg of his is the one that's going to finish on you. And then you go to sit the corner and it just doesn't work out for you. His head's too high. He has too much height at that point. You do a good job of not giving up back points, really. Yeah, it was close. Way to fight through, not quit wrestling. Got your one right away, and you're back on your offense. So I like that. You're pressuring. Ton of wrestling left, ton of time left. Get a takedown and take the lead. There was a missed opportunity for a reattack or a go behind. He takes a shot from space. He gets pretty extended. He's on his knees. So just drilling, like we do, drilling instinctively going behind there and then applying it in your matches, recognizing that he's vulnerable and you can go behind. But you do respond really well with this cool ankle pick you get. That's awesome. And just doesn't work out. Careful lunging here. Like you do this a couple times that you're wrestling this weekend is your shoulders are out over your knees. And you really want to try and avoid that. So anytime you can keep your shoulders above your knee, that's what you want to do. They get it, you're extended here. And even though you're on the edge, you got to be smart because your feet are in. If he decides to circle around back, like right now, if he decides to go behind, he can get a takedown on the edge. You're out of position here. So just to be aware of that. Avoid lunging. Get your shoulders out over your knee. Ooh. So on the whistle, making first contact, we talk about reaching low to high, reaching with our trail hand. And here you go both hands to the head. Or both hands are up. So right now, if he shoots that high crotch again, you're pretty exposed here. If his feet were lined up, now they're square, so he's gonna have a hard time shooting. But if he was ready, he would be in a good chance here to get into this leg. So be aware of that. Reaching with one hand. We talked about that probably 2 years ago, right? Making that correction of not reaching with both hands. Looks like you're looking to go lat drop. But even if you are, dig your hook first or get inside tie first, then pummel your position. Use your feet. Keep your feet on the mat. No points. But keep wrestling. You wrestle longer than he does. You out scramble him, get a takedown. Obviously, he likes Granby, so keep that leg hooked. Keep this leg hooked here. You're still on top. 22 seconds left in the period. You want to stay on top. He's going to Granby again probably, so hook that leg. There you go. Good job. Keep your weight settled back. Oh, on this cradle, your elbow should be at the knee joint. So threaten cradle there. You don't really have much here. And now you stay out front too long. He gets high crotch. Short time, but you're out of position here. You're draping over top. So head up, hips in. Just defend like normal. High crotch there. Good job ending that period on top. 4-3 lead going into the second. You go down. We're going caution. Oh, first move. Let's see your first move. Look like a sit out turn in. Hook and roll. So you try all these things and you're trying that and your head's down, your butt's up, and then when you get a foot up, you get out. Stand up, get hand control. So focus more on that. There you are again. I mean, I love the mindset of getting one and going right back in for takedown, but position, shoulders are out over knees, extended here. As you go, you get more extended. This guy should be thinking go behind. You end up getting the legs, you hit your hip for a second, you bounce up, And then this dump was working for you really well this weekend. But again, just be aware of that being extended. Make sure you're bringing your hips and your feet on your shots. Don't reach with your arms. Bring your hips underneath you. Probably could have clamped and got the pin there. But you were down 3-1 to start the match. Now you're up 12-3. You can tell he's kind of panicking, giving up a little bit. You got a bar. Run it. Look to get something with that right arm rather than this tight waist. Look to hook this arm. Even in your worthy match, you were able to pin him. You ran a bar with nothing on your right side. This is great, rebar tilt. So look to hook when you're running bar. Look to hook the other arm. Great job on this rebar tilt. Tech fall. Nice job. So I like the aggressiveness. Obviously, you always bring that. You did a good job. You kept wrestling, give it the first takedown, and just kept wrestling, got the next takedown, and build your lead, and ended up getting a tech fall. So that was good. Even though you gave up first takedown, you didn't shut down, you didn't lose confidence. You kept scoring points the whole time. Got a second period tech fall. A couple things to think about are reaching on your feet, even if you're looking to set up an underhook. Watch Trent Hidley. He's not reaching to the head to set up his underhook. He's in a good low stance and punching to his underhook. So think about that. And on your shots, bringing your hips and feet with you, not leading with your hands and then reaching and getting your shoulder out over your knees. You got extended a couple times in that match. On bottom, I like what worked for you, which was getting hand control and getting to your feet. Obviously, your hip motion is creating some ability and some space for you to move, which is good. Just be aware of spending too much time on the sit outs and the hook and elbows and rolling. Your head ends up on the mat, and a good top person is it's gonna be hard to get out on. So really getting better at the seal off stuff, getting hand control, getting to your feet, and getting out. All right, that's all I got, Preston. Nice job over the weekend. Congrats on another good weekend.